I haven't even introduced myself yet, but I want to start this video by saying, if I'm looking to the side, please don't be mean to me. I am reading off of a paper because I am nervous. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a reading wrap up for the month of August. I almost forgot what month it was. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't read nearly as many books as I want to because my mental health has just not been the greatest. So much so that I started getting a therapist this month again. I started going back to therapy, which, cue the clapping. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna jump right into this because I'm gonna bore you. Okay, perfect, here we are. So the first book I read in the month of August is The Black Farm. And this was a splatterpunk horror novel that I hated, okay? I didn't like it at all. It was about a couple that unalives themselves and they end up in this purgatory ran by an evil pig, okay? This book was too heavy. There was not enough character information. Like, I feel like I didn't know anything about the characters besides why they off themselves, okay? It felt insanely gruesome just for the sake of being gruesome. So if you like that, maybe you'll like this. Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. I'm nervous, so I'm out of breath, okay? Let me catch my breath. Yeah, okay, so it was super gruesome and gruesome in a way that I wasn't expecting, that I was very disturbed, but I didn't like it, okay? Moving on. The next book I read was Red Rising, and I loved this book. It is a sci-fi book about a dystopian, like, color-coded society in space. And it's a man who's born into the lowest class of society, and he's very determined to infiltrate the highest class of society. It was so fast-paced, there was great world building, there was unexpected plot twists, and I was also super shocked by the emotional depth that was in the story, so I highly recommend this one. This hair is literally like in my mouth. Okay, moving on again. The next book I read was The Lamb, and this book is gonna be for a specific type of person. Okay, I don't think everybody's gonna like this, but I feel like my weird girls who have mommy issues are gonna be able to appreciate this. This was literary horror, and it was about a mother-daughter duo who live in like an isolated cabin in the woods, and they lure in people who are lost and end up around that area. And then they unalive them and they eat them together. This story was very character driven. I felt like this was a great exploration of family dynamics, identity. There was so much symbolism in this that I felt like it was one big metaphor. Now, I will say at first, I was like, this is a little bit slow. I don't know if I'm loving it. Am I gonna finish it? I don't know. But then there was a certain point in the story where I felt like it just clicked for me. And I was like, oh, like I get what the author is trying to say here. And once I looked at it through kind of like a different lens, I couldn't put it down. And I loved it, and I felt like it truly spoke to me. So I do highly suggest this one. I feel like this video is gonna go super fast, but that's okay because, like I said, I didn't read that much this month. But I still wanted to make a video for you guys. The next book I read was The Mistake, and this was a hockey romance, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I read the first book, and it was okay. I think I rated it like a 3-star. It wasn't my favorite book in the world, but it was okay. Now, Miss L. Kennedy, she released the casting for the show that's coming out based on this series. And I really want to read book 3. And I had to get through book 2 to get to book 3. So this was book 2. Okay, moving on. This was about Grace and John Logan. Grace and John Logan have a one-night stand, and then he realizes that he actually has feelings for her. Something happens where he basically like messes up with her, and then he spends the whole year trying to win her back. This was a really good palate cleanser, I feel like, but it wasn't anything that was like groundbreaking. It was very like, I feel like I needed a break from all the world building, all the horror that I've been reading. And it was a good palate cleanser, like I said. So let me know if you read any of these books and if you enjoyed them and if you like monthly reading wrap-ups, or if there's anything else you want to see from me, because I'm the only person on this channel. Okay. You have a nice day.